Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadi allazina istafa amma ba'd. Fauzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. My honorable elder and younger, my dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is our topic also nature of politics in Islam. In this regard, part 3 will be described now. About the basis of the Islamic State, divine sovereignty and Khilafat. The basis of Islamic State is the sovereignty of Allah and the vicegerency of man, Khilafat. The sovereignty of and the permanent establishment of Allah principles implemented in relation to the needs and conditions of society, and Khilafat establish the liberty, rights, and the duties of citizen, the essential freedom and dignity of man are the basis of liberty in the Islamic social order, which binds all individuals in unity and equality. Islam considers consent as the origin and consultation as the method of government. From among you indicates of consent indicate the necessity of election on the basis of consent. No class or group has any monopoly of office. The principle of consultation, shura, has been laid down. Thus, their Muslim affairs ought to be transacted in consultation among themselves. An elected legislature and popular representation is thus inherent in the political constitution of Islam. Justice, economic security, and peace. Some of the most important component of the principle of Malkiyat and Khilafat are justice, economic security, and peace. Almighty Allah says, enjoin what is right, maruf, and forbid what is wrong. He has no laid down the principle of prayer, salat, and economic security, zakat, as obligatory principles without the establishment of compulsory economic security. No genuine Islamic state can be established. The Islamic view of man, because of his rationality, demands a conceptual reference before its place in the political and social system is determined. This decision sets out the moral basis of politics. According to Islam, man is superior to other created beings. Almighty Allah has given him the best of form and raised him into the status of his vicegerent and imposed his trust on men. Almighty Allah has endowed man with qualities, the cultivation of which makes him the pinnacle of creation, and debasement of which makes him inferior to animal. Recognizing the plasticity of human nature, Islam unfolds the pattern and infinitive development of man, moral and material. The cultivation of virtues necessitates the existence of the state. Fundamental to the conception of development of man is the conception of equality of man and the independence and moral responsibility of every human being. The freedom, equality, and responsibility are the end product of the Islamic view of man. It is a duty of the state to attain to the ideal of equality and freedom through the instrumentality of justice. My dear brother and sister, in this regard, part 4 will be described on the other day. Almighty Allah give us true understanding to know teaching of Islam. Wa khudawana anil hamdulillah rabbil alameen.